The stock and crypto market has been falling horrendously for the past 48 hours. Bitcoin even went as far as $48,916 per Bitcoin, all the way from $70,000 worth of Bitcoin from the previous week. Now I'm going to explain to you like a 5 years old or like a 10 years old what happened, why are the stocks being sold off, and why cryptos is also falling alongside. And I'm going to explain this to you, okay, if you don't understand what other channels are explaining, because this is much more of the financial terms being used in this. Now, this is what happened. Let's imagine you have a big toy. Let's imagine you have a big toy store where everyone buys and sells toys. One day, a giant toy store in Japan, which everyone looks up to, makes a sudden change in the rules about how toys are sold. This surprise changes makes people nervous, and they start selling their toys quickly, thinking they might lose money if they wait. Because everyone is selling and not buying, the price of the toys drop very fast. This is similar to what happened in crypto and stock. Okay, so in context, the Japan currency has been tanking for years. Like, it's always falling against the dollar, no matter what. In fact, if there is at any point it ever went up, it is by a little margin. Okay, so now what investors do is, whenever they want to borrow money, if you're borrowing money from the United States of America, that the interest rate is really high, so they go to Japan where the interest is low, borrow a whole lot of money, and then convert it to dollar and invest it in any of those stock bonds within the United States. Okay, so now Japan trying to find a solution to their currency always tanking, however, decided to increase their interest rate. Now, first of all, let's assume you borrowed $1,000 from Japan, and so this $1,000 you invested it in the USA stock, hoping to get about 6.5% interest rate on your $1,000, hoping that by the time you return your $1,000 to Japan, based on the fact that the currency is always devaluing, you probably will be returning about $800 worth of Japan yen, which is the same quantity of yen. Eventually, the Japanese decided to increase interest rate by 10%, which is way more than the interest you're collecting in the US bond or stock. And you have 1,100 to return to Japan yen, and now you are down by 30% in the US stock you bought as a result of rumors of war and the economic instability, the election. The US economy is already weak as a result of the elections and so many factors. So what are you going to do? Panic sell. And that's what happened. Whales institution panic sell, and everything went haywire now, and this is not going to help the Japan currency. As a result of that, the Japan currency even went really bad, even went worse than that's ever been. So now that's just the simple analogies. So predicting the next move of the crypto market is like guessing the weather, so it can be tricky, but there are some possibilities. people might realize that these new rules aren't so bad and start buying again, causing price to go back up, which we started seeing this evening. Bitcoin fell to as low as $48,000, but before noon, Bitcoin already, or before the US opening, Bitcoin gained extra for about $3,000 to $5,000 extra. Then stability, the market could calm down and stay the same for a long while as people get used to the new rules. So it might be stable. We might be seeing BTC dancing around that $55,000 to $60,000 per Bitcoin, while altcoins suffer. Alright, further drops. If more people get worried or more people feared, they might keep selling, which could make price go down even more. And that may not be good for those who might have taken a long position. Already, you are aware there were about $1.2 billion liquidation within the past 48 hours alone. In simple terms, it is a bit like when there is a rumor at school that playground is going to be closed. Some kids might stop playing there for a bit until they know what really happened, while some might just stick around to hoping that the rules might be reversed, while some others get used to the system. So I guess the situation is pretty bad looking at the market condition right now. As of now, this video is being made, the market condition has improved a little, just like you can see. Like I told you, Bitcoin is about $55,000 right now. Okay, but when this happened, the market condition, Bitcoin was as bad as 17% to 18% down. Ethereum, this is one of the worst shortcoming of the crypto market for the past, in fact, 8 months, 9 months, or for the past 1 year. I've not seen Bitcoin dump extremely lower up to about 20% in a single day. But yeah, as we may have it, it was what it was today. So I believe as a result of the many projects delaying their launches, the new launch that was supposed to be launched, they are delaying that. So what do you think? Comment in the comment section and see you in our next video.
Okay, you know what? Let's just agree to disagree, my friend.